Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Speedbird14 live stream. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all doing well this evening. Welcome to the flight deck of another 319 flight. We're heading from Dublin, where we night stopped last night, back to Heathrow, and then we will be off to Amsterdam for the night. Little shout out firstly to my wife. She's joined the passengers. She's now a follower here on stream with Twitch, so thank you very much for that. She's currently in New York at the moment. So here we are over. You want go away? Here we are in the flight deck. Why is nothing working? Nothing is working. Oh, don't you love it when it just, you know, doesn't work? Now it works. There we go. Right. So welcome to the live stream. As I say, it's good to have you along. If you are new to the channel, then welcome along. If you're a regular, thank you very much for joining again. So we're going to get the ATC as we do every night. We've got passengers already boarding, and we'll get things started with an ATC.
IND 080 at 17. Visibility 4. Sky conditions, view at 1500 feet. Scattered at 2100 feet. Broken at 2400 feet. Temperature 7. Dew point 5. QNH 982. Jet blast caution on the east ramp, maintain awareness of nearby aircraft. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Dublin Airport, information November. 2030 Zulu. Arriving runway 10 left. Departing runway 10 right. Wind 080 at 17. Visibility 4. Sky conditions, view at 1500 feet. Scattered at 2100 feet. Broken at 2400 feet.
Okay, so we've got information November. The QNH is 982. And very low for, well, it's normal for this time of year, but it's still very low. Max, welcome along. Hello, how are you? Just had a pilot training session on that sim. Not ATC? Fair enough. How did it go? So yeah, we got November 982 hectopascals and 10 right for the runway. We'll get our clearance and we'll start heading on over back to Heathrow. Oh, okay. You did well. That's why you was in a 152. Fantastic. Dublin clearance, Speedbird 8 X-ray, information November, QNH 982 hectopascals, request IFR clearance to Heathrow.
Clearance on request, you're number 1. Speedbird 8 X-ray, cleared to Heathrow, via the P-4 Echo departure runway 10 right. Initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 119.555 squawk 7132.
Cleared to Heathrow via the PC4 Echo departure runway 10 right. Climb to 6,000, departure 119.555 squawk 7132, Speedbird 8 X-ray.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, read back correct. Contact ground on 130.79er when ready.
Ground on 130.79, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Okay, so we've got our clearance there. We've got our squawk code. Just make sure that's been put in correctly. mute Steph because she's going to start changing stuff
Ladies
otherwise.
and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard British Airways flight.
So I hope you're all doing well. Max says I have to fly from Rochester to Shoreham next session. Rochester's where I'm based for my flight. Right, so let's get the constraints on. Cleared up to 6,000. And the gears are aligning.
Thank you for choosing British Airways.
So
and we hope you enjoy the flight.
That's all good. Just having a quick look over on Navigraph. We've got a situation today, guys. We've got some weather to contend with. Look at that. That is not nice, is it? That is literally the way the routing is down here is purely to avoid severe turbulence over Wales. Massive weather system coming through. So yeah, hopefully we're going to get a normal departure. I know Max had a massive pressurization failure earlier, and he had to scud run back into Heathrow. So yeah, we've got it's going to be windy on departure, it's going to be bumpy on the climb out, bumpy all the way down, and then bumpy in the descent. So it's unlikely that we're going to get much seatbelt sign-off situation with service suspended, all of that jazz. But yeah, we'll start setting up the MCDU. And I know Ryan is currently live right now, and he wants a little bit of a demonstration on some fuel systems, so that's not a problem. We can do that in the cruise. We're just getting all of our data in. A new air rack as well. We probably should have just double checked. Yep, 22nd of Jan to 18th of Feb, so that's absolutely fine. Init requests, Speedbird 8 X-rays, our call sign. And we are cost index 20, flight level 350, minus 51. Ground temperature of 7 degrees from the ATIS. Get the wind and then have a look over on the preliminary load sheet, edition number 1. Zero fuel weight is 53.4. 33.1. Block fuel should be 5.4 tons. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, fueling is already done. It's fantastic. Whilst we're setting this up, we'll get the APU running. Start up in the background. Flight plan then out of Dublin. We're going for 10 right via the PESI 4 Echo. Into Heathrow we can expect 9 left. And that will be via the Zurich 1 Hotel. Via doing this quickly, guys. I do apologise, but with 9 left, 41 kilo. I want to get away as quickly as possible, and we've got a clock running against us. We're going to Humberside. Is that right? For some reason, yeah, Humberside. Okay, runway 20. No start via There is no... Just direct. Max says, why are you only doing 2 sectors? Hello, Chris. How are you? Welcome along. Why are you only doing 2 sectors? Dude, it's like 25 past 9 at night. I just want to get a normal night, if that's all good. Didn't sleep very well last night, or didn't think I slept very well. So, and I know you guys really wanted me to do this. Ryan doesn't know what the VDEV is. Oh, I'll show him. Feel like an Airbus guy. Right, get rid of that. Have a look at the EFB and performance. That's absolutely fine, Chris. You do what you need to do. Latest load sheet is going to be 1. Calculations 123 for the V1, 132 for rotation at 136. V2 transition out to 5,000. Flaps 1. THS down 0.3. And 78 is not quite a full D rate. D-rated enough, absolutely fine. Need to do something that will require about 30 minutes, absolutely, no problem. As I say, we're only doing 2 sectors today, but we'll still make it exciting. We've got some lovely weather to contend with, so we'll have that for the excitement today. Who knows, there might be an actual real wind shear alert, so we'll see. So taking off over the sea, making southerly track down to Irvad and then down to Pessit to be below flight level 230. That's weird. Guessing that's for crossing arrival traffic. Stick on the airport at the moment. We're down here on the south, taking off on 10 right, so basically crossing threshold of 34 down Sierra to hold at Sierra 7. Looks like the IRs have just aligned. We'll just pop through plan phase just to make sure that all looks good. It's normal that I do this route. Yep, so that'll be holding at Ockham to then leave Ockham. Looks good, and then Humberside. Elbows, Trump. Goyles, and then there's the airport. Vectors from Goyles, yeah, that's fine. Julio. Secondary flight plan, we'll copy the active. If we have to come out, it'll be from Whiskey 13. So do we really want to come back in here with the weather? What's 10 left? No start. That wasn't right, was it? And left via that. Nope. Oslex. That's the one. Oslex. You make sure the cabin doesn't depressurize. Cabin doesn't pressurize. No, I'm not copying you today. Absolutely not. good. Let's do a... Yeah, no, I'm not scud running this back. Not with that weather. Absolutely not. 31.5.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Alright, the latest weather shows marginal conditions. Plan to push and start for 2-engine taxi. There are no hotspots along our taxi route. It'll be a left seat takeoff, and there's no need for radar today. We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Our top threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Okay, so that's all completed. Just have a quick look at the EFB. We'll have a look at the passenger load. What we're doing. 96 of 106. Cargo's done, fueling's done, so that looks all good. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
5,400 kilograms.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Have.
Borrow ref.
UNH 982.
982. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Okay, so we're all set up, ready to go. I'm just waiting for last of the self-loading baggage, cargo, whatever you want to call it, to load up. Hope you've all had a lovely day. I got some good news today. I got some really good news today. That good news is that I'm moving house on the 2nd of February. So I have a feeling we've got probably three streams left. Thanks, Max. 3 streams left before this has all got to come down. And then I'll probably be off for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, depending on Wi-Fi and setting things up. How my hand is after the move, because who knows what that's going to be like. But I had all intentions of doing a stream earlier, and then the phone call came and basically said, yeah, you've got to move. So that's where we are. Boarding's now completed, which is great news. We've just got the final load sheet through, which says, what does it say? 53.3, which I think is what we had. We have 53.4, so that's fine. The continuity, I'll change it. 33.1, 5.39 tons. Fantastic. Doubling ground, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Stand 403 left. Request pushback and engine start.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Speedbird 8 X-ray. In case you're wondering what that is, it's just the jet bridge pushing back.
British Airways flight 837, departing from Dublin Airport and heading to London Heathrow. Our estimated flight time is approximately 55
4-star
minutes.
checklist.
Parking brake.
Kindly ask you
Set.
to pay close attention to
Takeoff
the upcoming
speeds and
safety
thrust.
demonstration.
V1 123, V8 132, V2 136, flexing 7-8 degrees.
V1 1 2 3. VR 1 3 2 V2, 1, 3, 6, flex temp, 7, 8 degrees, windows,
Closed.
beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Right, he said southwest. Do we face south or do we face west? Let's go with south.
Devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. In the unlikely
It's not
event
icing
that
conditions.
oxygen masks are required, they will drop.
How did you get that sound, mate? It just comes with the liver, the airport. I have absolutely no idea.
Please secure your own mask before assisting
Starting
others.
engine 1.
Your
Okay.
life vest is located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special
didn't
life
have that,
vests
he
for
says.
children are also
Yeah,
available.
no idea, mate.
For the level
I didn't know it was there until
to the nearest exit,
I started the
which is
flight, and then it
nearby.
scared me as well.
Please note
The
that
alarm
the
going
nearest
off.
exit may be behind
It's scary if you're flying a Boeing, because it's
In
kind of
case
like
an
the
evacuation, leave all
fire
personal
alarm.
belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any of your electronic devices, including power banks, become hot or show signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately. Finally, the safety information card in your seat pocket contains all the details you need. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you
Ryanair
a pleasant
5243,
flight.
taxi to parking via November 3 November, Foxtrot, outer, link 6, Delta November. November 3 November, Foxtrot, outer, link 6, Delta November, Ryanair 5243.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Tomorrow will be exactly 3 years since I first flew the 320 in the sim. Really, mate? That's pretty awesome. Happy anniversary? Not birthday, is it? But yeah, congrats. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecom status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
0.3% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Flight control check.
Ready? Full up. Full down. Neutral.
Ryanair 686 Foxtrot, ready for push. Ryanair
Full
686
left.
Foxtrot, cleared for push and start.
Full right.
Push and start approved. Ryanair 686 Foxtrot.
Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Dublin ground, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Request taxi.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, runway 010 right taxi via link 2, Alpha, hold short of runway 034, then Sierra, Sierra, Sierra.
Runway 10 right, taxi via link 2, Alpha, hold short of runway 34, then Sierra to Sierra 6. Speedbird 8 X-ray. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecam memo.
Awaiting cabin. Speedbird 8 X-ray holding short runway 34, request to cross.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, cross runway 34, then continue taxi via Sierra 6.
Strobes on.
Speedbird 8 X-ray,
Strobes on.
cross runway 34, continue taxi
Strobe lights on.
via Sierra 6.
Continue taxi cross runway 34 via Sierra 6, Speedbird 8 X-ray.
Approaching runway 34.
So how's everyone's day today? Max has been flying in VATSIM. Just taxiing along, disarm the spoilers there. Taxiing along Sierra to the end of this runway, and we'll be departing runway 10 right. Trying to stay on idle, but it is raining, so a little bit sticky, a little bit of resistance. I think that buzz might be another SayIntentions user. They've got their lights on for some reason. By the way, if you want to have a go of SayIntentions, if you have a look on my Twitch page, there's a link for a free 24-hour trial. So feel free to have a go on there.
Ground, Shamrock 33 Whiskey, taxi to the ramp. Shamrock 33. Whiskey
Door
taxi
and
departing
other
via November
on
3,
SayIntentions.
November, Foxtrot, outer, link 6, Foxtrot, outer, link 5, Foxtrot,
What does that mean?
outer, link 4, apron 4, link 3, apron 4, link 2.
Takeoff, no blade.
November, Foxtrot,
Taxi
outer, link
checklist
6,
completed.
Foxtrot, outer, link 5, Foxtrot, outer, link 4, apron 4, link 3, apron 4, link 2, Shamrock 33 Whiskey.
BSG, hello, how are you, buddy? Welcome onto the flight. The most generous person I think I've ever met. Max says, when you select where you heard of SayIntentions, you have a bunch of streamers, but not you. Oh, right, okay. I might get onto them about that. And here we are. Not quite the end. Speedbird 8 X-ray holding short, runway 10 right.
Approaching runway 10 right.
Confirmed.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, contact tower on 128.8 for departure clearance.
Tower 128.8, Speedbird 8 X-ray, good night. Dublin Tower, Speedbird 8 X-ray holding short, runway 10 right, ready for departure.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Dublin Tower, runway 10 right, wind 080 at 18, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 10 right, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Clear for departure.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Runway 10 right, confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Takeoff. Takeoff.
Check.
And flex 70 SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, contact departure on 119.555.
19.555, Speedbird 8 X-ray, good night. Dublin departure, Speedbird 8 X-ray, passing 1,600, climbing 6,000.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Dublin departure identified. Climb via the SID to flight level 230.
Lap 0.
Speed checked.
Climb via the SID to flight level 230, Speedbird 8 X-ray. We'll have to see how the turbulence feels with real turb.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, contact Dublin on 135.655.
135.655, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Dublin, good evening, Speedbird 8 X-ray, passing 3,700, climbing flight level 230.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Dublin Centre, identified. Hello there, Dublin QNH9 at 81.
That's standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 0, 6, 5. Now.
Max says he's flying back with me. Where are you, buddy? Oh, okay. To Amsterdam, no problem. Good to have you along. Speed out star. are still manual flight at the moment. Autopilot 1 on. Now because we need to be below flight level 190, until Delta Whiskey 113, we're just maintaining out constraint on line blue. Just maintaining level flight here. Hi Astrid, it's down at the front. If you could please let me just remain seated for the moment. We've got some turbulence coming up, so just remain seated until the seatbelt signs are switched off. Thanks.
Acknowledged, Captain. I will inform the passengers to remain seated due to upcoming turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. We kindly ask you to remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, as we are expecting some
That is some
turbulence shortly.
dodgy weather
Your
over
safety
there.
is our priority, and we appreciate your cooperation. Thank you.
Doesn't look that bad, but rush climb out blue. Okay, and next one is P6 at flight level 230. Which is way off in the distance. No, they're not. Why would you say that? I literally just said remain seated.
So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you for choosing British Airways.
Oh, you're not. How come? How come, brother?
Dublin Center, Sky Europe 243, flight level 180.
Sky Europe 243, radar contact.
A340 keeps getting Watson crashes. Yeah, a lot of these INI builds are. Max had one the other day on the 350. I can't say I've ever had one on the Phoenix.
126.25.
I do find when I read about the INI builds, they do kind of pump them out and then,
3 Sierra X-ray, flight level 230.
They're just buggy. I mean, Max calls them INI bugs.
Sierra X-ray, radar contact.
But sorry you've had that, buddy. One reason I'm kind of against getting it, I don't want to spend 80 quid getting bloody 350 and then, you know, set it off to cruise overnight and come back from your rest. And oh, that country dad's just raided. Look at him. Welcome along. Thanks for the raid, buddy. I love that noise as well. I don't know where it's from, but get the children! Oh, I think it's funny. Put the airports on. How was your stream, buddy? I had it in the background, but you know, I've kind of been taking off, so wasn't really concentrating on it. Oh, really? Is it? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Shannon, Echo India Lima November, Lima, flight level 360.
Echo India Lima November, Lima, radar contact.
Seems quite smooth. Chris is back. Welcome along. think we can turn the seatbelt signs off.
Dublin Center, Ryanair 901 Papa Victor, flight level 190.
Captain, we have a message from
Ryanair
Captain
901
Max
Papa
LC.
Victor, radar
Daniel,
contact.
the cabin altitude has increased and we need to descend. QNH 981.
Everything is looking all okay up here, so I don't think we've got any reason to descend. I'll keep you posted if there's any issues. Nice try.
Acknowledged, Captain. I will keep the passengers seated until further notice.
I didn't say that at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. We are currently experiencing some turbulence, and for your safety, we kindly ask you to remain seated.
That is not what I said.
Ryanair A3 Sierra X, ray descend and maintain flight level 160.
I'm going to ignore that one, Max.
Flight level 160, Ryanair A3 Sierra X ray.
1,000 to go.
Papa Victor,
Check.
contact Dublin on 129.18.
Switching to Dublin on 129.18, Ryanair 901 Papa Victor.
No idea how I'm supposed to get up to flight level 350.
X-ray, climb flight level 350.
I'm flight level 350, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Guess like that. First climb, open climb, out blue. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of teaching here. Right. Ryan, this is for you, buddy.
Dublin,
So,
Ryanair 901 Papa Victor, flight level
looking
170.
at the fuel page,
Ryanair 901 Papa Victor, radar contact.
you can see we are, what, 40 kilos lighter on the left tank than we are the right. Yes, my lord. Max is being silly tonight.
Captain, we have a message from Captain Max LC. Okay, you stupid passengers, I am quieting. See you next time. Also, does anyone know where the parachutes are?
Okay. So you see we're 40 kilos ish light on the left, and you've got valve to the left engine, valve to the right engine, and the crossfeed is closed because it doesn't continue the line. So what that crossfeed does, I'll just very quickly, oh, it's there. What that crossfeed does, if I open that crossfeed and then show you the ECAM, that means that all the tanks are now connected. So it's really dangerous to open that, purely because if you've got a leak on one side, suddenly you're draining from both tanks, not just one. So you only really open this if you can definitely are sure you're not going to have a fuel leak. But what you can also do, you see that all the fuel pumps are on. So if I turn off the left tank fuel pumps, come back down to the ECAM, they go off, which means we can drain the fuel from the right tank. Ignore that. You can ignore that. We're now draining from the right tank only. See, that's going down, but that's not. So, is that right? Have I done that right? Yeah. So that's all that's doing. It's just draining from that tank now. So once they're equal, like they are now, I'll return those on, close the crossfeed, and now both tanks are equal. That's what the cross-feed system is. So you would never have that on during flight, especially when you get out-of-tank cross-feed. All the outer-tank cross-feed message means is that because this is a separate tank to this, you don't get that on the 321. Remember that. But on the 19s and the 20s, you do get the outer wing tanks. All it means is that there's no fuel left in the main tank, so it's taking it from the trim tanks in the wings, which actually makes it really hard to control. If you're having an engine failure, suddenly you're not drawing any fuel from the left tank. So if the left engine failed, you're not drawing any fuel from the left tank. So you would need to cross-feed to keep the balance, otherwise you're heavy on one side, and then it's really hard to control. But that's what that does. A little bit of lesson there for you. But yeah, right. We're almost at the top of descent, and we haven't even got to cruise yet. So we need to start thinking about our arrival. So let's get the latest METAR. Light rain, so it's going to be good to. Well, it's going to be good.
Speedbird 8 X-ray. Contact Shannon on 124.7.
124.7, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Shannon control, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Passing flight level 305, climbing flight level 350.
Speedbird 8 X-ray. Shannon.
Christina's journal is coming right up. I'll have that nice warm cup of tea for you in just a moment.
I could listen to you all day. Oh, thanks, man. Elevatex -141, Volanta gave me 137. I always get a discrepancy between AMSIS and Elevatex, so yeah, don't worry about that. It is now, Chris, it's now active for you. Field prediction, look at that message. So we're expected to land 3.1 tons, 53.3, so that's 56.4. Which is fine. We are landing 9 left, I believe. Is that what I said? Yeah, 9 left. 993 is the QNH. And yeah, we're going to do auto brake, low, flaps full. I think we're actually going to do max reverse, purely to save the wheel brakes, because it's going to be a quick turn over to Amsterdam. I think you can. I think you can start the predictions, but I've got a button, so it's just easier for me. 8 knot crosswind, 7 knot headwind, something to consider. And we'll just put in all that information into the MCDU. 993 for the QNH, temperature is 7. It's weird because the way you fill it in is backwards. 40 at 11. Transition altitude will be 8. Right. 5. And because we're on the 9s, 279. Right. Yes, we're doing max reverse. A little bit of information.
1,000 to go.
Checked. When you do auto brake, it's not just a setting on brakes. It's actually it's a deceleration rate. So if you set low auto brake and then max reverse, it means that the wheel brakes get used less. So it can help with quick turnarounds to use full reverse, save the brakes. They don't cook themselves, but you can still stop in the same distance.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Shannon, contact London Control on 129.38.
129.38, Speedbird 8 X-ray. London Control, Speedbird 8 X-ray, flight level 350. Can that plane land
Speedbird
completely
8
on
X-ray,
autopilot?
London Control identified. Good evening.
Back out cruise. Should we do an auto land? We could do an auto land if you want to see that. Yeah. Yeah, we can do an auto land, that's not a problem. So, differences with an auto land. You never knew how. It's well easy, mate. It is well easy. Right, let's have a look. We go onto the charts. Go to Heathrow. Now, whenever you go to land, you always get the ILS DME, runway 9 left.
Ryanair 158 Delta, flight level 380.
And
Ryanair
Crazy, how are you, buddy? Welcome along.
London Control, Easy 12 Delta Mike, flight level 390.
Do that on the next stop if you're already configured. Don't worry, takes 2 seconds to show.
12 Delta Mike, radar contact.
So, Cat 2, Cat 3 ILS. This is auto land. Okay, so you're going to look at this chart and you're going to go, oh damn, there's no difference. Okay, so if I show you the real, this is the ILS. You come along the top and you go ILS, decision altitude 279 feet. I am well. Plan to make a leg from LA to, I don't know where that is, Memphis to Osaka. Amazing. I've never been to Memphis. I really want to go to Memphis. Okay, so yeah, this is a Cat 1 ILS. You then have Cat 2, Cat 3, and this is all dependent on the visibility and the cloud base. So you can see here, when you get to the decision height, it says Cat 3B, Cat 3A, and Cat 2 ILS refer to minimums. Well, where's that? That's at the bottom here. Okay, so we have Cat 3B, Cat 3A, and Cat 2 ILS. So Cat 2 is a little bit more stringent than Cat 3. It has a radio altimeter. So when you're looking on the MCDU, you normally put the baro in. We're going to use the radio, and that's using the laser beam off the back of the aircraft. So that's a radio altimeter 100 feet. So at 100 feet, you need to see 3 lights is the minimum on the runway. So if you can see 3 lights at 100 feet, you can land. Otherwise, it's go around. And that accounts for the descent and then up again. You shouldn't touch the runway at 100 feet. Height below main gear, isn't it? No, it's height below. It's literally the laser beam height. So it's red off the tail. The tail is the lowest point of the hull. So yeah, that's what the radio altimeter reads from. Cat 3A ILS, decision height 50 feet. Requirement, 1 light. You need to have 1 light visible and a RVR, a runway visual range of 200 meters. Cat 3B ILS, no lights required. RVR 75 meters. This is like a really bad day, guys. You don't see this very often. No, it's just the height from the main gear. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding of the system. Happy to be corrected. So this is the difference. Okay, this is much lower in altitude and all of that jazz. So equal time points just coming up, so we're fine. So what we're going to do to configure this is we're going to have let's do a Cat 3A. Actually no, we'll do you want an auto land or do you want a Cat 2 where I take control at 100 feet? You guys decide. We on auto land or do you want auto land? Right, okay. Right, we've gone Right, we're going full auto then, so we'll put 50 feet in. Because we don't need no decision height. There's no reason for that. But there's no difference between the Cat A and the Cat 3 A and B, really. Right, okay. So, no, no judgment on the landing rates, okay, guys? So, all we're going to do is we're going to go down to the MCDU. We'll clear that. Don't need that anymore. And we're just going to put in 50 feet. Now, pilots have to do one auto land every 90 days. Just consider that in real life. But no, every 120 days. Sorry. So as a minimum, they have to do once, 3 times a year. Gives a comparison if the auto land lands harder. Things to also consider. I'm going to get the QRH up here because I know for a fact there is a requirement. So the crosswind limit is 12 knots. That's what I just needed to check. So we're just checking, can we do the auto land? 8 knots, so yes, the aircraft can do it. That's a big thing as well. If you don't have the equipment. So if you don't have full rudder travel, you can't do it, things like that. Yeah, so auto land is pretty simple now. We just let the plane do it. Cos, hello, welcome. How are you?
November. Descend
welcome along to the stream.
Level 270.
Is that for me?
Down to flight level 270.
So yeah, so normally on the PFD now, you'd normally see Barrow 279. Well, now we see radio 50. So as we come into land, you're going to hear the call outs, and it won't now say minimums at 250 feet. It will continue all the way down. It is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, buddy. So as we get to
Speedbird 8 X-ray, London Control, cleared Zurich 1, hotel into Heathrow. At your discretion, descend flight level 260.
Cleared Zurich to hotel and descend flight level 260, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Oh, I think we can go down now, it's fine. That's descent out blue. So yeah, as we come down the approach, we're going to see several different, well, we're looking out for different call-outs on the ICAS system.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so,
we have begun our approach
not
to London
ICAS, is it?
Heathrow
What's it called?
At this time, we kindly ask everyone to return to your seats.
Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that, Cos. Appreciate the sub over on YT. So yeah, what we're going to see is, and this is normally
Nordic 9 and Lima Bravo, radar contact.
If you're doing an auto land, it's the first officer that would land
Speedbird, 8 X-ray, descend, flight level 230.
Descend flight level 230, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Because it's the captain that monitors. And it's the captain that makes the decision on whether to go round or not. So the captain is going to be looking at systems. The FO is basically just looking outside for those lights and things like that. So we're going to see, you you're going to see land up here in green with a box around it. And it's my job to call it out. So I will say land. It will then say flare. And at that point, the aircraft will go into a flare. And we're going to get the normal 30-20 retard. But at 50 feet, it will say minimums. Now, at 50 feet, if the FO can't see any lights, firewall, and we go around. Because the automatics are still in, the aircraft will still go around automatically. It's likely on a Cat 3A at 50 feet that the wheels will touch and bounce off. Crazy says, I've seen a video of a 7-8 check fired where the SOP states that in case of low veers, Cat takes control. Yes, so this is where BA gets a little bit weird. BA operates a monitored approach system. Yeah, so most other airlines, if you're the pilot flying, you do takeoff, the climb,
November.
You then hand over for the cruise, and you hand back over control again for the descent, the approach, and the landing. Yeah, you don't do that. So the pilot flying will do the takeoff, and they will do all of the cruise, and then at the top of the descent, they'll hand over control, and they'll do a monitored approach, so they will be monitoring. So the pilot monitoring on approach is in control of the flight. That's why the captain monitors the landing. Weird. Don't know why they do it. They're the only airline in the world that do a monitored approach. But yeah, that's why it's all weird. Weird airline. But yeah, that's why the captain will monitor. God, I'm talking a lot tonight. Feels like a lecture. Anyway, right, we're just coming up to flight level 300, so that's position check, standard cross check once, twice, 3 times. With flight level 300, flight level 230, and we are on the descent. Love the lesson and insights. As I say, I'm not an Airbus pilot. What I say should not be said as verbatim. It's my understanding. I could be wrong. But in terms of the way BA does it, I know that side just from being out access. I'm going to grab some food and hopefully hop on for the next flight. I'm not going to see the auto land, buddy. So we've got everything we need, really, haven't we? Oh, we need to do an approach briefing.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows marginal conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is wet, and we'll take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Primary threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
Chris says, I'm curious how fast Autoland lands. You mean how hard, not how fast, because the speed is... I know what you mean, but I'm just being pedantic there. I bet pilots can do it better than a computer. Yeah, as I say, this is
Ryanair 81 Charlie. Tango descend
the plane
and
can
maintain flight
land.
level 230.
It's not.
Down to flight level 230.
It's not amazing
Ryanair
at it.
81 Charlie Tango.
And it's only used when absolutely necessary. A Cat 2
London
is
control.
usually perfectly
Ryanair
fine.
46.
Cat 2 is also a manual
Charlie.
land.
Flight level
If you want it to, it can be auto land. But Cat 3 is always manual.
Ryanair 46 Lima Charlie.
If
Radar
you can't
contact.
see at 250 feet, you wouldn't then go below 250 feet. And I have had some comments on some of my
1,000 to
videos,
go.
checked, saying that I should have gone around because the diamond of the ILS glide slope has gone above 1 degree. And it's like, if you understand how the ILS works, that's incorrect, because speed out star, if you are on a Cat 1 ILS and you're below minimums, then you are visual, so you do not need to comply with the ILS restriction. Regulation. It could be a BA SOP. Normally, the airline SOP is more stringent than the regulation. So I think auto land actually, regulation is once every 6 months,
Descend and maintain flight
which
level
they keep in
270.
check with their
Down to flight level
LOC
270,
check
Channel 3 Mike Juliet.
with the sim, because they do the sim every 6 months. So I think actually regulation is 6 months, but BA say 120 days. So yeah, normally the airline is always more stringent than regulation. That's why you have a, when it comes to defects, you have an airline minimum equipment list, and then you have a manufacturer's minimum equipment list. So you have an MEL and an MMEL, and the MEL is usually more stringent, and then if it's absolutely necessary, you go with less equipment on the MMEL and things like that. So yeah, one of those things. I don't know what my wife's doing. She's supposed to be sleeping, but then she followed the channel literally like minutes before I went live, so who knows. What have we got? Oh, that's not nice. 5B546 Romeo. It's going to be buses.
Channel 3 Mike Juliet.
No ADC required. It's always good.
Channel 3 Mike Juliet. Radar contact.
We've got 86 miles to run. 8:16:24 plus the 15, 25.5, we're at 23, so we're still high. It's fine. Unless they say skip off them and go direct. Don't want that. Do not want that. Speedbird 8 X-ray, request further descent.
Speedbird 8 X-ray. Contact London Control on 134.7 or
134.755, Speedbird 8 X-ray. London Control, Speedbird 8 X-ray, flight level 230, request further descent when able.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Okay, thrust idle, descent out constraint.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, flight number 1203 acknowledged.
What?
London Control. Easy 74 Uniform Delta, flight level 330.
74 Uniform Delta, radar contact.
Schiphol. It's Schiphol, isn't it? Better than most. I mean, yeah. It's a hard airport to say. More drag required. Yeah, I know. There's no way I'm going to meet it, so out blue. Soft G. There's no G in the airport name, is there? Yes, I have heard Dutch people talk. Yes, that sounds very Indian. What am I talking? I apologise. That was awful. I love an Amsterdam night stop. They're great. Short, but they're great. It's pronounced Ger. Schiphol. Schiphol.
Speedbird 8 X-ray. Contact Heathrow radar on 125.625.
25.625, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Heathrow radar, Speedbird 8 X-ray, passing flight level 143, descending flight level 120, type A319.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Heathrow radar identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 09 left approach into Heathrow.
Expect the ILS runway 9 left, Speedbird 8 X-ray.
1,000 to go.
Okay. Speed out star. I love that you call him your love. That's so cute. Alt. G and R are very difficult for most English speakers. Well, no, I'm just from the south. I'm from Essex. I don't say G or R. What? What, my lover? What? Right. Doing what for like 7 years? Living together or being together or my work? Oh, that's cute. Speedbird 8 X-ray, request further descent when able.
Speedbird at your discretion. Stay on arrival.
Descend my discretion, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Oh, I guess because he said yeah. Relationship now.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, affirm, descend at your discretion.
Cross idle, open descent out, please. Oh, congratulations, happy anniversary. Here you are on my live stream. I think I think you need to go somewhere else, Chris. Right, okay, so we're going to put the seatbelt signs on.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, descend flight level 080, turn right heading 255 vectors for the ILS runway 09 left approach.
Turn to maintain 8,000, turn right heading 245 vectors for the ILS runway 9 left approach, Speedbird 8 X-ray.
This is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant. The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign, so we kindly ask you to return to your seats and fasten.
It's the long way round, that is.
Please note that the lavatories are no longer available until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's true, yes, I forgot about that. Apologies.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into London, we kindly ask you to turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in London is currently 7 degrees Celsius with a few clouds, so do prepare for a bit of a chill upon arrival. Our assigned gate is Terminal 5B, stand 546R. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Speedbird 8 X-ray,
1,000
request
to go.
direct Goodwood 35.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, unable to comply direct to waypoint 35. Continue current routing.
Roger, request direct routing for runway 9 left. Parking 546 Romeo.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, direct routing to runway 09 left is not possible. Continue current routing for ILS runway 09 left approach.
Alt star.
Nine, 3. Set, passing, 7,900. Now.
Captain,
Approach
we have a
checklist.
message from Kristina Stjanovius. What stand will you be taking? I'll look it up in my World of Airports game.
546 Romeo. Here's the stand. There again. UNH 993.
993. Set,
Speedbird 8
seatbelt.
X-ray, turn right heading 300.
Left turn heading, correction, right turn heading 300, Speedbird 8 X-ray. On.
Minimum.
50 feet set.
Speedbird 8 X-ray,
Outer
descend
brake.
altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 355.
To maintain 4,000 feet, turn right heading 355, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Low armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Ryan is going to go park alongside at
Speedbird
545.
8 X-ray, proceed direct, Charlie Foxtrot, 09er, Lima. Descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 09er left approach.
Turn right, direct, Charlie Foxtrot, 09 Lima. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 9er left. Speedbird 8 X-ray. Chris says QNH is 1001. Thank you very much. Yeah, Toby eye tracker is what I use. Probably the best tracker I've ever used, actually. Glide slopes are low.
Checked.
Chris knows exactly where it is. Do you disable your Z axes in Toby? Seems so. No, there is a bit of tilt. It's got the forward and back, so all axes are monitored. It's trying to descend and slow down at the same time here. You're welcome. Captain Foreman. I thought that was Max. Oh, it's Captain Thorman. Hello. Welcome along. We are going to be doing a Cat 3A auto land here at Heathrow. Laps 1.
Speed checked.
You're more than welcome. So we've got a decision height of 50 feet, so at 50 you'll hear minimum. And the missed approach is still 3,000 feet, that's fine.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48 when established.
When established, contact Tower 124.48, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Lock star. Non-standard.
Runway
Gear down.
3. Caution, caution. Approaching
Disregard.
runway 7. Right. Caution, caution.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 8 X-ray, fully established ILS runway 9 left. Wide slope star.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Heathrow Tower. Not clear what you said. Say again.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, fully established ILS runway 9 left.
Speedbird 8
Radar
X-ray,
altimeter alive.
Heathrow Tower. Speed 160 till 4 nautical miles.
Speed 160 to 4, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Flaps 2.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, Heathrow Tower. Winds 140 at 10. Runway 09 left. Cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 9 left, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Christina's unlocked both stands in the game now, 539 and 546. Laps full.
Speed checked.
Landing checklist.
Econ memo.
Landing nobly.
Landing checklist completed.
So what's going to happen now then is I'm not going to touch anything. Hand on the throttle for idle cutoff, and hand on the side stick to disconnect the autopilot. Now, disconnecting the autopilot will happen on the ground, because that's the whole point of the auto land.
$1,000.
Checked. We're now monitoring our autopilot modes. These will change.
Approaching runway 9, left.
Captain Thorman, yeah, predominantly the Airbus, but I do fly GA in real world. I believe at 500 feet, we're going to see land. Cat 3 dual autopilots 1 and 2.
$500.
Land.
Checked.
$200.
100 above. 100. Minimum 30.
Flare.
20.
Checked.
10. Retard.
Roll out.
Spoilers. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2. To sell.
Manual brakes.
Speedbird X-ray. Welcome to Heathrow. Contact ground on 121.905.
121.905 Speedbird 8 X-ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London. Did you know that London is home to the world's first underground railway, the Tube, which opened in 1863? We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 8 X-ray, request taxi to Terminal 5, B gates, stand 546 Romeo.
Up here is 9:50.
Approaching
Thank you for
runway
flying with
2,
British Airways,
7,
connecting Britain to the
right.
world.
Thank you guys, not that I did that.
Speedbird 8 X-ray. Taxi to Terminal 5B. Gate 546R via Alpha. Charlie, good day.
Taxi to Terminal 5B, stand 546 Romeo via Alpha Charlie, Speedbird 8 X-ray. Captain Thorman, welcome on board. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, buddy.
Speedbird 8 X-ray. Taxi to Terminal 5B. Stand 546R via Alpha. Charlie, good day.
Taxi to Terminal 5B, stand 546R via Alpha Charlie, Speedbird 8 X-ray. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
So APU's on its way, and we're going to be turning this thing around relatively quickly, heading on over to Amsterdam for the night. So stick around. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, when I'm concentrating, I haven't slept very well the last couple of days. You know, there's a lot of emotions going on and things to think about. House move and my family dog passing. So yeah, after a couple of good nights' sleep, I think I'll get a good landing in, or maybe I'll do it into Amsterdam. Who knows? Now, I believe Amsterdam is the default scenery within Flight Sim 24. So apologies if it's not as expected. Do your best to make it the smoothest you can. Okay, thanks. Wouldn't it be interesting if I get the break-off maneuver, where you come in for the ILS and then you break off and manual onto the other? That would be cool. Okay, taking a left turn here. Help if we had the airport chart up, wouldn't it? Now, I know for a fact that 546 Romeo is not modelled within GSX. So I'm just going to go to 546.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 259 requesting pushback and engine start.
Engine start.
Easy 259er,
Australian
pushback
pilot.
and engine start approved. Space south.
Come on, 546, there we go.
Pushback engine start approved, space south, easy.
Pushback and engine start approved. Oh, bloody hell. Who parked a plane there? Oh, okay. SayIntentions has got it right. Yeah, it would be the furthest runway, wouldn't it? I'm going to park here and SayIntentions. GSX is going to go, you parked wrong. APU is available, 1 and 2. Beacon seatbelts off. Parking. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
parking checklist.
We have now arrived at London
Parking
Heathrow
brake
Airport.
or chocks.
Set.
On behalf of Captain Dan,
Engines.
First Officer
Off.
Max, and the entire crew,
Wing lights.
we would like to wish you a wonderful stay,
Fuel pumps.
a beautiful vacation,
Off.
and safe
Parking
travels to your
checklist
next
completed.
destination. Thank you for flying with British Airways, connecting Britain to the world. Goodbye.
Connecting Britain to the world. Fantastic. So, as I say, we're going to do a quick turnaround. Everyone off. And we'll head on over to Amsterdam. Who won the prediction? Ryan, you won the prediction there. 31 feet per minute off. Yeah, 250 feet per minute is pretty standard. Especially in auto land. That's a pretty good landing. Yeah, Ryan won. Congratulations to you. We are 3 away from the next goal of followers, guys. It's mad. It is mad that you guys have given me so much support, right? I've only been doing this a month and a half. What, a month and a half, 2 months? Absolutely crazy, guys. Really appreciate it, though. Thank you. We'll just complete the flight. Yeah, I got 250 feet per minute, 1.3 G load, so 1 hour and 15 minutes block time. So good. Right, let's get another flight started. See which way SimBrief is going to send me. I believe I'm doing this Amsterdam. Don't do Amsterdams. You make us happy. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. So many flights a day to Amsterdam as well. We're in DBCJ. And time now is 22:52, so we'll probably depart 23:35, likely. I'm going to take 10 minutes extra fuel just in case. You never know what happens. It's Amsterdam. I know none of you can do the wind shear thing, so weather at Amsterdam's pretty nice actually. 6,000 meter viz, no significant cloud. Freezing though. 0. Crazy, right? This flight is 200 nautical miles, and Heathrow is 7 degrees. Amsterdam is 0. The fact you engage with the viewers in such a nice and casual way while also being serious about flying is really nice. It's not like hype and yelling all over the place. Absolutely not, no. I don't do that. Well, believe me, Amsterdam can do wind shear. It's very true. Very true. Very true. I really want to fly my light aircraft to Rotterdam. That would be cool. I want to fly into Rotterdam, but money is the object there, and at 270 pound an hour, it's not cheap. Not cheap. Although it's cheaper than a twin, that's for sure. Right, final thing we need to have a look at. What was the placement on that landing? Need I say more? Guessing you guys can see that. Yeah, see it. Oh, that's bang on. Right. You got a different metal to me. Interesting. So, have we started that flight? We have started the flight. Heathrow to Amsterdam. Let's get the dome light on. Yeah, this won't work because there's no... We're in the wrong stand. It doesn't exist within the GSX profile, so forgive me, but we won't. We're just going to do real time. There won't be any GSX for this one. You say very nice. It wasn't me. It was the aircraft. You know. Right, we are wet. Wet. Okay, So set. Why are you doing that again? What's your call sign so I don't pick the same one? Are you on? Are you on the airline? My call sign, my good man, is Speedbird14 Charlie Kilo. Oh, I haven't left much. Start another one. Hard to write at the moment. For Charlie Kilo. Sierra Bravo 444. See, Sierra Bravo. Don't say you've used that as Speedbird. BAW.
Shin Mike. 2220 Zulu. Arriving runway 9er left. Departing runway 9er right. Wind 145 at 10. Visibility 5. Sky conditions, few at 1500 feet. Scattered at 3200 feet. Broken at 3800 feet. Temperature 7. Dew point 5. Altimeter 2932. Holding position signs may be obscured. Remain vigilant while departing runway 9er right. Wind 150 at 10. Visibility 5. Sky conditions, few at 1500 feet. Scattered at 3200 feet. Broken at 3800 feet. Temperature 7.
You can restart. I'm not having that. Yeah, BAW is the British Airways ICAO call sign, and that's read back as Speedbird. Just like
Be obscured, remain vigilant while taxiing. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested.
993.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Kilo. London Heathrow Airport, information Kilo. 2220 Zulu. Arriving runway 09er left.
Right, so we've got
departing
all that.
Runway 09er right.
Let's just go back to that for a second. And we'll get clearance. Heathrow clearance delivery, Speedbird14 Charlie Kilo information Kilo, QNH 993 hectopascals, request IFR clearance to Amsterdam.
Clearance on request, you're number 1. Speedbird4 Charlie Kilo, cleared to Amsterdam via the Brookmans Park 6, Juliet departure, runway 09er right. Initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 125.62, 5 squawk 4523.
Cleared to Amsterdam via the Brookmans Park 6, Juliet departure, runway 9er right, climb to 6000, departure 125.625, squawk 5423. Speedbird4 Charlie Kilo. I mean, nobody's listening. What's going on? What is going on? My frequency's completely just disappeared. Cleared to Amsterdam via the Brookman Park 6 Juliet departure, runway 9 right, climb to 6000, departure 125.625, squawk 4523, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, read back correct. Ground is on 121.9er, 05 safe flight, sir.
121.905, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. I did know that, actually. I did know that. Yeah, it's so big, it's got 2 ATC towers. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a crazy airport, and you're just going to see it all today. Okay, so let's start setting everything up.
Stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under
And
the seats
we will...
in front of you. If you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our delightful
MCD.
crew, including myself, Astrid Hansen,
So,
and my wonderful colleagues, Lars, Ingrid, and Bjorn. We hope you enjoy your flight with us today.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. So, I clicked the wrong button. Flight init data request. I've got 4 grounds and 1 Bell, or 2 deliveries and 3 grounds. Are you on SayIntentions, Max? I get very confused. Because I've got... Huh? I'm in my bed. Yeah, in Harlem, yeah. Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. I wish I was in my bed, mate. I'm knackered. I haven't done anything today. 290. Well, that's a lie. I have. Minus 55. What have I done today, actually? I've walked the dog 3 times. I had a bath. That was quite nice. Oh, I thought that was just a short word for Harlem. Harlem Mayor. Or however you say that. What else did I do? Oh, I packed away the bar. Know that from the conversation in the Discord. And oh, I've done loads of stuff for admin. Edition number 1. So your fuel weight is 53.5. Yeah, that killed me. That did. All that admin. Mentally draining and boring. 4.7 tons. And we'll check the fuel before we depart. Right, going off of 9 right, Brookman Park 6 Juliet, going into Amsterdam. We want runway 6. That's the cool one, isn't it? Max is more of a shower guy. Yeah, well, I just fancied it. Well, it says oh no, yeah, runway 6 is what it's saying. We'll put it in, see what we get. That's via the Lopi 2 Romeo. which isn't even a rival for that. No, ignore me. Red for 1 Alpha. By goal. So that's. We'll see what happens because it's not always correct. Then we go off the Lopi 2 Romeo. Diversion to Eindhoven. And I think that was using 18 right, not 6. That's too kind. I'm not just gonna go around here. Oh, really? Runway 3. Oishi. Insert that secondary, no, performance. Now we get performance. I've already done the performance stuff. It's always good. 137, 144. Oh God, we're running behind. 148. 1 up 0.6 and full D rate of 80 degrees. I said it would be a quick turnaround, guys. Yeah, it does update, but it takes about 45 minutes to update, according to Brian. So I wouldn't be surprised if like what we see is what you get. Nine left, no start via that's continuity, clear it. Fine. Secondary flight plan performance page. My voice is going. QNH 993, which we have. Temperature 7. 145 at 10 and 279 for the Barrow. Right, let's finally set up. Line right, and takeoff is yeah, Ryan, if you want a taxi, you're welcome to. I'll be pushing back momentarily. 28.4.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Alright, the latest weather shows marginal conditions. Plan to push and start for 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It'll be a left seat takeoff, and there's no need for radar today. We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Our top threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Right, guys, quick loo break, and then we will be getting on our way. Okay, so we've got 20 minutes until Heathrow shuts. So we should really get our move on and get out of here. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
$4,700 kilograms balanced.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Faro ref.
993 set.
993. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, stand 546 Romeo, request pushback and engine start.
Is flight 432 departing from London Heathrow to the lovely city of Amsterdam. Our estimated flight time today is approximately 40 minutes.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
As it contains important
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo.
Your seatbelts are fastened, adjusted and opened as demonstrated. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated.
4 start checklist.
Next, please
parking
return
brake.
your seat backs
Set.
and tray tables to the upright position and ensure your window blinds are
Set.
opened for takeoff and
Takeoff
landing.
speeds and thrust.
Mobile phones
V1
and electronic
137,
devices
V
must be
rotate
set to flight
144,
mode.
V2
Larger
148,
devices like laptops should be
flexing
securely
80
stowed
degrees.
V1 1 3 7.
Smoking and
VR
the use of
1
e-cigarettes are
4
strictly
4.
prohibited anywhere on
V2 1
including
4
lavatories.
8. Flex
In the
temp
event of a
8
loss of cabin
0
pressure,
degrees.
oxygen masks
Windows.
drop automatically.
Closed.
Beacon.
Hold mask firmly towards
On.
you. Place it
Before
over
start
your nose
checklist
and
completed.
mouth and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests. for
Speedbird
children
735,
are also available.
contact tower on 124.48
engine one.
safe flight.
Okay.
Which is clearly marked. Please note that the nearest exit may be behind you.
We're going to have to
In the
manually
unlikely
do
event
this
of an
pushback.
evacuation, please leave all
GSX
personal belongings
failed on
behind
us.
and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If a power bank or any electronic device becomes unusually warm,
Speedbird
explode, or show signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately so that appropriate safety measures can be taken. Lastly,
06 is the
the
current
safety
one.
information
You guys are
card on
lucky.
your seat
Hey!
pocket contains all the details you need. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
That'll do. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
If I use any other pushback system, I get some sort of fault. So I thought, should do it manually using the Fenix system. I forgot to put the fuel pumps on. Always something, isn't there? Always something. I'm just having a look at the wheel temperatures. Yeah, it's still quite high. For some reason the reverse didn't engage on the way in, so As long as the wheel temperatures are below 150, we can take off with the brake fans on. Fine. That one. Need that one.
Speedbird444, contact tower on 124.48, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Night's transition ILS 06. Yeah, it's because it's night. That's probably why. After start checklist. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecom status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
0.6% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
India Romeo
After
Bravo
start
contact
checklist
tower
completed.
on
Flight control check.
124.48.
Ready? Full up.
Switching to tower, India
Full
Romeo
down.
Bravo.
Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo on Charlie. Request taxi.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, expect runway 09 right. Taxi via Charlie Alpha, link 52, November 11.
Runway 09 right, taxi via Alpha, link 52, November 11, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1+F.
Config 1+F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecom memo.
Awaiting cabin. Chris says after midnight Amsterdam actually shuts. I did not know that, so we should have actually left at 10 o'clock. Because it's now 20 past midnight local. That's interesting. God, you're up late watching me. Appreciate that. You watching me? That's what you don't want, right? That's what you don't want. You don't want someone screaming in your face going, me, 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 me. Carrier, welcome on board. You've joined at the right time here. Thank you. And we've got how many? 9 passengers in the galley. Good. You should be sat down. That's what you should be doing. Sat down with your seatbelts on. We're just, yeah, good evening, Carrier.
Speedbird 4, Charlie
How
Kilo.
was your stream?
Contact tower on 124.48.
124.48, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Still waiting on that cabin. Welcome aboard, everyone. Strap in as we're just about to depart over to Amsterdam, the short flight over to Amsterdam this evening.
Speedbird 735, contact departure.
Still awaiting the cabin.
125.62.
Seatbelts are fastened. Fantastic. Welcome on board. You have a good stream, though. And thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Still waiting on the cabin. Come on, guys. At the runway. So in real life, this is when I start getting phone calls at door one going, how long's it going to be? How long's it going to be? You're like, 30 seconds. Takeoff, no blue. Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, ready for departure, runway 9 right.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, Heathrow Tower, runway 09 right, winds 130 at 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9 right, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Cleared for departure.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Runway 9 right.
Confirmed. Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Runway 09 right. Confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Takeoff. Takeoff. Oh, whatever. And flex 80 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Thrust set 100 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
You're up.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Contact departure on 125.625.
125.625 Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. What was that noise at the end there? Flap 0.
Speed checked. 1,000 to go.
Heathrow departure, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, passing 2,100, climbing 6,000.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, Heathrow radar, identified. Climb flight level 090.
Climb flight level 090, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Okay, carrier says flew the B-24 over Vietnam. Very nice. Very nice. I'll have to give you a follow in a minute. We can turn the brake fans off.
Climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. And set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 0, 6, 4.
Cross climb, open climb, out blue.
Now.
Departing over London. What a view that is.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, contact London Control at 126.875.
126.875, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. London Control, Speedbird 8, correction, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. Passing 8,000, climbing flight level 210. What is going on with my...
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, London Control identified. Good evening.
Where are we going? Why have we just done a 180? Yeah, you're going to see it all again because for some reason we've just done a 180. Carrier, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome on board.
Set.
Dear guests, the
It's you,
lavatory
innit?
is now available for your convenience. You may also use
Oh, she wasn't
electronic
muted.
devices
She's done
to
something.
flight. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Oh dear. Yeah, you really got to keep an eye on Steph, guys. Steph is doing problems for me. Let's just go Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Request direct Brookman Park. Bravo Papa Kilo. She does need firing.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, direct Brooklyn Park approved.
Direct Brookman Park, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo.
Speedbird 444, climb flight level 290.
There's Ryan. He's gone ahead of me, I think. Right, so we're above flight level 100. Seatbelt sign can come off. It's only a short flight.
Speedbird
Replace
4 Charlie
her.
Kilo,
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
seeing you on radar. Double check 4523, ident again.
See, she's done something there. Yeah, she's done that. 4523. 4523. Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, skulking 4523 and ident Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, identified. 5 west of city at flight level 140. QNH 994. Climb flight level 290.
Position checks and climb flight level 290, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Jesus. Right. Give Carrier a little follow there.
Speedbird 735, climb flight level 350.
So we're climbing up to flight level 290, so we're cleared to cruise altitude. And...
Climb 350, Speedbird 735.
Oh, he sounds happy, doesn't he? Make him go around. I say I sit in the right-hand seat tomorrow.
London
I
Control,
haven't-
Tomjet 3 Alpha Tango.
I have no
flight
idea how
level
to do
330.
share cockpit, so someone's going to have to show me if you want to do that. Not sure if I'll be doing a stream tomorrow though. Ryan says, I do. But he wouldn't be saying I do, right? He'd be going, I do, I. Scottish accent. Yahoo! Enjoy your final Bravo Echo Delta. Brilliant, I like that. Bring it back to aviation. Thanks for the raid, Carrier, and I've given you a follow, so I appreciate the your follow as well. Yeah, thanks again, and drop in again soon.
London Control, Channel 7 Mike Uniform, flight level 390.
Max says I'll send you the link. Okay,
Channel 7 Mike Uniform, radar contact.
drop me the link. See what we can do.
Tomjet 3 Alpha Tango, descend and maintain flight level 230. Tomjet 3 Alpha Tango.
Okay, so we've left the star now, so we can put airports on. Just remember, both scenes need to be exact. So if someone's using default weather, you have to use default weather, etc. I think Max has got everything I've got. Where's that traffic? Way below, apparently. Right. Short flights, let's start thinking about arriving, what we're going to do. I don't have Rex and... oh, right, okay. Landing weight is 56.5. Auto brake low, full flap, absolutely fine by me.
London Control, Shamrock 44 Yankee, flight level 330.
100 at 7. And the Barrow ref, we're going to do a normal landing. ILS 06, 189. Look at how flat it is. It's below sea level. It's crazy. Minus 11 feet. Do you have real turb? Yes, I'd assume you'd have the same digits for that. Yeah. So we're landing on runway 06. Not the one that's in the Outer Hebrides, which is nice. I think we're coming in via Redford, aren't we? Yeah, Redford 1 Alpha. So joining up here to be below to flight level 230 up to Sugal. Night transition from Sugal. We'll come in
1,000 to go.
Around here onto 06. $18 feet below sea level. Crazy, man. Amazing it doesn't flood. Speed out star. And what we can also do, just because I'd like to, we can also increase speed now. And we'll get the flight done even quicker. Get a check speed mode, but that's absolutely fine. Mac out cruise. We've agreed on auto brake low.
Dear guests, we are now cruising at a comfortable altitude. The cabin crew will
Comfortable altitude, apparently.
service shortly, featuring some of our popular items like the delicious British Airways signature tea and a selection of tasty snacks. After the service, we will also have selected items from the British Airways shop available for you. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy the service.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows marginal conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is wet, and we'll take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Primary threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
So exactly halfway through the flight, that's when we're going to start our descent. It's crazy. So yeah, as I say, from Sugal, we'll come down route south, around the turn, and then onto ILS. They're really nice. They could put us onto 01 centre. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We love our
Channel 7 Mike uniform, descend and maintain flight level 270.
We also reclaimed literally an entire province of easily 4 times the size of Amsterdam from the sea and made it inhabitable. Yeah, I've heard this. There's also an island next to Southend where I grew up, where a very famous
London Control, Tomjet 4 Mike Whiskey, flight level 330.
Architecture guy from the Netherlands
Radar contact.
in the 1800s came over and he reclaimed land there.
Airbus 83.
And that's also below sea level, so it's obviously something you guys like doing.
135.55 the Air France 83.
Yeah, I know a lot of the Netherlands is either below sea level or like at sea level. So yeah, it's really interesting. I like it. Delta 1A, is that your stand? I don't have one yet. Out. The region, something I can't pronounce, also very large and belongs to the port of Rotterdam, has also been reclaimed entirely. It's also quite big and there's plans for even more. You're just trying to take over the English Channel. That's what it is, isn't it? Or just get further and further to the UK, and one day there'll be a bridge. Absolutely, yeah. I actually think there will be a bridge one day. I see Ryan today on chart. No. Can't see you at all, Ryan. Right, that's definitely connected. Yeah, you're not on. It's either you're out of range or you're not on my chart at all. Yeah, the channel is deep. I know there's a tunnel because I've used it several times, but yeah, a land bridge could work one day. Yeah, you could be out of range. I'm what, you're like 40 miles away. Mad to think that on this kind of flight people get a salad, starter, main dessert, a drink, business class, of course, for those in the executive club. I got your back, don't worry. That was well funny. Earlier, my wife goes, because I sent her, when she followed me, it came up on OBS, like her alert, and I said, oh look, you've been given some seat in economy. And she goes, can I be upgraded? I went, yeah, you got to pay for it. Amsterdam to Heathrow is the most flown connection from Amsterdam. I'm not surprised, especially because the fact your tax is so cheap. So much cheaper to fly out of Amsterdam than it is Heathrow. Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo ready for descent.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, cleared red for 1 Alpha into Schiphol. At your discretion, descend flight level 230.
Cleared to red for 1 Alpha, descend flight level 230, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. So we'll just use this straight period, oh, sorry, not straight, flat period, to slow down slightly and descent out blue. Thrust idle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left
Fly RB, hello, welcome along. Welcome to the flight. You've joined at a good time. So we're just starting our descent into Amsterdam for the night.
Please note that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
We'll need to be below flight level 230 at Redford. So I think we'll be fine to meet. How are you this evening, Flyby? Fly RB. Sounds like I'm saying Flyby. May they forever rest in peace. Just picked up some engine mods from Mango for X-Plane. X-Plane. Sorry. Who's Mango? Never heard of him. They must be a X-Plane modder. I have to say, apparently the physics in X-Plane are really, really good.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 998.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 998, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Sorry, I don't play kids games. Ooh, fighting back.
9, 8, set, passing, 2, 4,000, 400. Now.
Love a bit of banter. Love a bit of banter. Right. I haven't even had a chance to put some music on this stream today. The flights are so quick. So next altitude is...
Descend altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend altitude 2,000 feet, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Speed, out to constraint. That wind farm is apparently the largest in the world, in the English Channel there.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, contact Amsterdam radar on 125.75.
Amsterdam 125.75, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, good night. Amsterdam Control, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, passing flight level 220, descending altitude 2,000 feet, QNH 998 hectopascals.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, Amsterdam radar, descend altitude 2,000.
Descend altitude 2,000, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Does anyone I was just looking at this, right? MSN 2981, and I know that stands for manufacturer's serial number. But does anyone remember MSN? I'm talking like before MySpace. What toy are we flying in tonight? We're in a little baby bus, a little 319 tonight. So yeah, just hopping over. Yeah, I remember MSN. You'd go to school, and then You'd be like, "Oh, you going on MSN tonight?" "Yeah, I'll be on MSN." You spoke to these people all day. You'd run home, go on MSN. "Hey, how are you?" Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Move that. Is that what you'd put as your status on MSN, is it? Absolutely terrible. Nudge. Doom. You'd get the tap of the glass sound as well. I always found it hilarious. You'd literally run home from school, wouldn't you? And it was funny because it was at like the transition point where it went from like everyone had CRT screens to LCD, so like the noise made no sense for a plastic screen.
Amsterdam radar, easy 3230, flight level 390.
I tend to keep my status to describing how I feel. Oh, that's so nostalgic. We used to do that, didn't it? Feeling sad. How are you feeling today? Bad day at school. Don't talk. Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I still play it. Although I've got the more modern one now. Roller Coaster Tycoon. I feel like simmers are like... They all like simulation. I don't mean like... Yeah, Planet Coaster 2, man. Absolutely. Spend hours on that. You end up just making like the shell of a... What is it? Oh, Christina. Planet Coaster 2 is so much fun. Oh, absolutely is, yeah. Absolutely it is. Did you have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? On a coaster, mate? No. You spent 20 hours sitting there all day, and what have you made? An entrance to a park. No coasters at all. You just built a building. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You should have got paid for it, Brian. Not volunteer. So just coming up to Salute.
Speedbird 4. Charlie Kilo. Contact Schiphol, approach on 118.088.
Contact Schiphol approach, runway, frequency 118.08. Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. Lost my tongue there. Oh, was it? Oh, fair enough. Schiphol approach, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, passing flight level 148, descending 2,000 feet, QNH 998. NKT 172, thank you, welcome on board. Thanks for your support there and the follow.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, Schiphol approach, identified. Hello there. Cleared Sugarloaf, MT, Ashev 1 Bravo transition. Expect the ILS. Runway 06 approach into Schiphol.
Cleared the Sierra Uniform Golf 1 Bravo transition. Expect ILS runway 6, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. There we go. Descent out to constraint nav. A slight different change there. So we are following that one. Yeah. One Bravo transition, yep, that's correct. That way. ESG! Who started the landing predictions? Who did that? BSG, man! Dude! What are you doing? This guy needs a medal, guys. I said choo-choo. Oh, guys. Has he gifted one to my wife as well? Mate, this is ridiculous. Who's my wife? Can't remember what she made it as. She's only just made it. Pink Peony 97.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. Sorry about this. We're securing the airspace for a medical helicopter. Hold at Sugol as published. Right turns. We'll get you out of there soon.
Hold Sugol, right turn, Speedbird at 4 Charlie Kilo. Sugol doesn't have a hold. Oh yes it does. Okay, so we've now got to enter the hold. This is what SayIntentions does sometimes. Oh, what's the minimum holding altitude? 70. Schiphol approach, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Would you like us to continue descent to 2000 or hold at 7000?
Charlie Kilo, set at your discretion.
Send my discretion, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Right, okay, so we'll continue the hold down to 7000. We've entered the hold at Sugol. That is right, isn't it? Maximum 2 holding knots, minimum holding altitude, flight level 70. Yep. Speed out. Actually, the night transition is a minimum hold of flight level 100, so we'll just hold here. Oh, this is so annoying. For me, my wife is Pink Peony 97. But you don't have to, mate. You really don't have to.
Final approach into Amsterdam. We kindly ask that you turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived.
think you've done enough, mate. Give me pink peony 97 if you must insist. Oh, it's just... This is the most generous man I think I've ever met.
Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Amsterdam.
At this rate, he's going to be buying my new fridge.
Electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Kindly ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Amsterdam is currently 1 degree Celsius, with visibility at 3
Oh, it's colder than that.
Our assigned gate is D28. Thank you for your cooperation as we
Is it?
prepare for
She
landing.
knows more than me. So it is. Pink what? Pink
Speedbird
peony
444,
97.
altitude 2,000 feet, cleared for the ILS runway 06 approach via Sugarloaf MT, Asheb 1 Bravo. Speedbird 444, contact Schiphol Tower on 118.10 over.
All your new Innie builds A350. No, seriously, at this rate, BSG is going to be buying my fridge. I don't even want to look at my page. No, pink peony. Hang on. Let me... Because I've got time, because I'm in the hold. Yeah, that one. Choo-choo. Need to take a picture of that. Dude. Oh, it's gone. Mate, you've given 36 gifted subs. That is incredible. I've got no words, man. What a legend. Another 5. Dude. What are you doing? 70 subs total. Are we joking here? BSG, please stop. I can't keep taking all that. Absolute legend. You floored me. Literally, you floored me. My wife is actually on her way back from New York and she has no idea what is going on. Yeah, yeah. So someone's come in, they haven't followed. But they will now. What a legend. Schiphol approach, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. Any estimate on how long we're going to be holding for? Exactly that, Chris. Exactly that.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, descend at your discretion. I've got you on my scope and I'll descend you further shortly. Stay on the arrival.
For Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, are we able to exit the hold now? Is the airspace clear? Schiphol approach, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, confirm we are cleared to exit the hold. SayIntentions, come on.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, clear to exit hold, proceed as filed.
Exit hold and proceed as filed, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo.
Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo, thanks for your patience. Cleared to leave
Captain,
the hold.
we have a
at
message
2
from
Golf.
Christinas Jarnelius. We need to give BSG_972 a VIP treatment for the next flight. Maybe even have them pick the destination.
I completely agree. Clear to exit the hold, descend my discretion, Speedbird 4, Charlie Kilo. Right, so exit the hold we are on. Why is it doing that?
Charlie Kilo, stand by.
Stand by. Right, okay. So we can speed up again. Sounds counterintuitive, but we need to get there. Yeah, he's in the Discord. Yeah, I saw him pop up yesterday. Ryan got -203 and 1.07 G. Nice, man. Have we done predictions? Who started the predictions? Oh, mate, you are actually, you make people happy, absolutely. Oh, you started it, did you? Oh, I see. Fair enough. You are a blessed in disguise, BSG. Okay, so we've started the Sugal 1 Bravo transition, heading down to Newton. A319 is notoriously harder to land, though, I will say. Like a little sports car, I just want to go back up into the sky. You're so weird to see mine less than 200 feet on the Barrow. Oh, my head. Minus 210 on the dot. I'll try. I can't guarantee it. $1,001. 090 at 7. What's that? Crosswinds? 3 knot crosswind. Nice. Nice. It is. Do you like it? When you become a partner, they send you it. I had it on this morning and I was like, yep, I'll be on the stream. And then the phone rang and I was like, right, I took that off. I changed my shirt. Yeah, put it back on for the stream. My logo? Already thinking about it, mate. Already thinking about it. Okay, routing down the coastline. I can see the runway, I can see approach lights, I can see aircraft taxiing. That's it's all good. We've got the ILS loaded. Kilo Alpha Golf is identified, which that's small. Kilo Alpha Golf. Yep, we have that in system. The right runway is identified. I think BSG deserves one that's free. Right. We want to be 4,000 feet, 220 knots at Soxy. Thrust idle. That's a max 220, so it doesn't mean we have to be at 220. Open descent, out blue. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Vertical speed. Glide slope's alive.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, proceed direct, Alpha, Mike 110, cleared for the ILS runway 06 approach.
Proceed direct Alpha Mike 110, cleared for the ILS runway 06 approach. Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Glide slope,
Speedbird 4
Lockstar
Charlie Kilo,
at 3
contact
dual,
Shipple Tower
autopilots 1
on
and 2.
118.105 when established.
Tower 118.105, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Schiphol Tower, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, fully established ILS runway 6.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, Schiphol Tower, Roger. Continue
Radar
approach
altimeter
ILS
allowed.
runway 06.
Continue approach runway 06, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Gear down.
Gear down.
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, winds 090 at 8. Runway 06, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 06, Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. Laps 2.
Speed checked.
Laps 3.
Speed checked.
Laps full.
Speed checked.
Landing checklist.
Econ memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed. $1,000.
My aircraft.
1,000.
Approaching runway 6.
Ryan's watching the landing.
$500.
$100 above.
100 above.
Minimums.
Continue.
Checked.
Minimum 100. 50. 30. 20. Retard.
Whoa-hee.
Spoilers. Reverse green. To sell.
I have a feeling that was quite heavy. Yeah. And your brakes.
70 knots.
I think there's an issue with the camera here because I did exactly the same thing as I did in Dublin there and it didn't do anything.
Speedbird for Charlie Kilo. Contact ground on 121.65 November.
121.655 Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo.
Approaching run.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam. Did you know that Amsterdam has more canals than Venice? It's true.
Amsterdam ground Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, request taxi Delta 28.
Fastened until we reach our final parking position. Captain John and the entire crew would like to say goodbye to you now. The local time here is 11:25 p.m. We hope you enjoy your time in this
Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo, taxi to gate D28 via Sierra 2, Romeo Bravo, Alpha 8. Have a good day.
Taxi to Delta 28 via Sierra 2 Romeo Bravo Alpha 8 Speedbird 4 Charlie Kilo. What a shocking landing. Yeah, I think it's something to do with what's it called? Chase plane, because I'm doing the same thing as I would normally do and it just, there's no control. I had it, that was full back. Shook the plane a bit. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to give it one more flight, not today. And if I still can't seem to get my landings, then I'm thinking chase planes are interfering because I'm doing exactly as I normally would. Apologies, guys. Let's just clear that fault. Max 1, if you can call it that. I mean, 112. That's a soft landing, but 400 feet per minute. I'll see what FAMSIS says. He also went a bit strange before landing, as if the wind was messing you about. Yeah, I thought that. I mean, I have to say, I've had, what, 3 new add-ons in quick succession, so I don't know which one is causing the problem. It could be that I've set the settings too low on real turb. Could be that. But Max, Ryan, you said it looked fine your end from outside. Sorry, doing 2 things at once. That Delta 28, yeah, that's Delta 28. So parking brake is set. APU is available. Engine 1 off. Beacon, seat belts. Oh dear. What a... Ryan's on the left, but he's been blocked by the jetty now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam. Captain John and the whole crew would like to wish you a wonderful stay here, a beautiful vacation, and safe travels
Ryan
to the
said
next
posted my
destination.
pilot chase
Thank
plane
you for
settings
flying with
just in
British Airways
case.
today. We hope to see you again soon.
Yeah,
Bye.
I don't... I think it could be the real turb, because I changed settings in that. So if I reset to default, minimum delay between sounds. What have I set it as? Settings. Pitch and roll is 80%. En route turbulence, terrain scalar. I don't know. Who knows? Max is doing Rochester Southend. Rochester to Southend in a Cessna 152. What now? I thought you were in bed. Parking checklist. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks?
Set.
Engines.
Off. Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off. Off.
Parking checklist completed.
So there we are, guys. Disappointed with that landing, I have to say. I like to think I can land a plane, but apparently not today. Oh, Ryan's disappeared. I was just going to show him and then he's gone. I think we've got another SayIntentions user right in front of me because they've got their taxi light on. It's really bad. Nope, apparently not. Yeah, I'm Bravo Echo Delta is definitely calling. Anyway, guys, I have to say I really appreciate all of the support you all give me. As always, a shout out to BSG. What a legend he is. Yeah, I can't even. I'm lost for words with that one. But yeah, it's just amazing is all I can say. Thank you for everything so far. As always, if you do fancy a free trial of SayIntentions, there is a link in my bio on Twitch, so just give it a little go there. You can see what it's like. It's better than default, not as good as a real person, somewhere in the middle. So yeah, what can I say? There's a little emoji there. So yeah, thanks so much. I've had a good evening, and catch you on the next one. I'm going to raid someone, as always. I always raid someone. I think we should return the favour and go over to BSG, I think. So take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Arrivederci.